Hi, Professor Charlie Evans here. I'd like to talk a little bit about your inheritance paragraph assignment for History 241, and we're looking at the assignment page right now. And the assignment is basically for you to analyze one of Peter the Great's decrees. This is his decree on single inheritance from March of 1714. Of course, during his long reign, he issued a lot of decrees as he sought to transform Russia and make Russia more of a Western European power. This is just one of them that I've chosen that we're going to be practicing our document analysis. And you see here's the actual document that you're going to be working with. And this is the English translation, and we actually have the Russian translation available too. This is, of course, a modern Russian translation. It's not quite the same as the language of the early 18th century, but for all intents and purposes, it's the same. Now, when you're working on the assignment, it is, of course, a paragraph assignment, and that means that your first sentence is absolutely crucial. You have to set your thesis points, your analysis points with that sentence, and you have to specifically address the assignment question. And right there it is, citing specific evidence from Peter's decree, not from the textbook, not from any other secondary source, just from using the decree itself. What did the decree indicate about the nature of the Russian political system during his reign? And so you're going to be citing evidence from the decree to explain your interpretation of the Russian political system. Now, there's a lot of different ways you can approach this question. In the past, students often end up talking about economics or the class structure of Russian society. That's possibly fine as long as you tie it to the Russian political system, the system of wielding political power in Russia, because that's what the assignment is. That's what I'm looking for you to address in this with this question. I really want to focus on political power, the political system at play, and how it's demonstrated in this one single decree from Peter the Great's reign. If you have any questions, send me any questions. If you have a draft ahead of time, send me a draft and I can help you a lot with the assignment. Good luck.